everybody, welcome to day 113 of Reese's Stories, and today I'm going to be reading you the sixth chapter in the story of Anne Frank. And the sixth chapter is called Captured by the Nazis. The families in hiding were always afraid that they would be discovered. Any sound might mean danger. One night in April 1944, the men from the annex heard burglars breaking into the warehouse below and went down to investigate. The thieves ran away, but two neighbors heard noises and also came to check. Now, the men from the annex had to flee. They raced upstairs and closed the bookcase door. Worst of all, the police turned up. They searched the building and arrived in the room that led to the annex, and heard their footsteps in the room below. One of the policemen rattled the false bookcase that covered the doorway. Then he rattled it again. Anne rose. A shiver went through everyone. I heard several sets of teeth chattering. No one said a word. At last the footsteps went away. She added, "None of us has ever been in such danger as we were that night." And Otto Frank wrote this. Outside in Amsterdam, there were many enemies. The most dangerous were people who gossiped about Jews who were living in secret. The SS offered bribes to people who were prepared to give them information. But after almost 2 years in hiding, Anne believed that the families in the annex would be rescued. Soon on June 6, 1944, there was exciting news on the radio. Allied forces had landed on the coast of Normandy in northern France. Anne told her diary, "I have the feeling that friends are on the way." But before the Allied troops could reach Amsterdam, all Anne's dreams of rescue were destroyed. On August 4th, 1944, an informer telephoned the Gestapo, the Nazi secret police, and told them that Jews were hiding at 263 Prinsenhof. No one knows for sure who gave them away. When the police arrived at the offices in Prinsenhof, they knew exactly where to look. They forced Victor Kugler to open the bookcase door that led to the secret annex. The police gathered all the hideaways together at gunpoint and arrested them. Then they searched the annex for money and jewellery. They opened the old briefcase where Anne kept her diary, but found nothing there that interested them. The diary and its pages were dumped out onto the floor. The police marched their prisoners down the stairs and put them in a truck. When they had gone, neat Geese put Anne's diary in a drawer to keep it safe until Anne came home again. Frank family and their friends from the annex were taken by train to a prison camp at Westerbork near the German border on August 8, 1944. Anne and Margot and their parents had their hair chopped and had cropped and had to wear prison clothes and wooden shoes. They were put to work in a factory breaking up old batteries. It was hard, dirty work. But after more than 2 years of being indoors, Anne could at least feel the sun on her face sometimes. But 3 weeks later, the family was sent to Auschwitz, Birkenau, a concentration camp set up by the Nazis to get rid of people they considered to be undesirable. Hundreds of thousands of people were put to death there. The Franks were in the very last train. Load of people to be sent from the Netherlands to this terrible camp. Anna and Margaret were in Auschwitz for only a few weeks. Then the two girls were sent on alone to another camp called Bergen-Belsen. It was also a terrible place full of dirt and disease. The prisoners there had so little food that they were starving. It was winter and Anne and Margaret had nothing but rags to wear. Freezing and hungry, they caught a deadly fever called typhus. And sometime in February or March 1945, Margaret died. Anne had lost her sister and felt sure that her father and mother must have died in Auschwitz. She was desperately ill herself and died a few days after Margaret. But one member of the Frank family had survived. In January 1945, allied Russian soldiers advanced into Poland. When they reached Auschwitz, they set free the prisoners who had survived. Anne's mother had died just a few weeks before the camp was liberated, but Otto Frank was still alive. Now the next chapter is going to be telling Anne's story. So tomorrow is going to be a very interesting chapter. And so yes, I hope you enjoyed that 6th chapter of the story of Anne Frank called Captured by the Nazis. And I would like to say happy birthday to my friend Eva. So hope you didn't go outside today. Not a nice day. I hope you sat down all day and watched telly. So I guess I will see you all tomorrow for day 114. So I hope you sat on the couch all day eating crisps and sweeties. So I guess I will see you all tomorrow for day 114. 114 of Reese's Stories. Bye!